This is my trade of today. It was a break-even trade, unfortunately. Um, I took a long, and what happened was on the one. Let's go on the 1 hour time. That's probably the best explanation for this. We are delivering from a 4 hour bearish, bullish gap up here, and we've got all-time highs above. So that is our ultimate goal. I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish on the day. Now, what happens? We come down earlier in the day into this 1 hour fair value gap, which I expect price to just support rather than it just get run through and we go down. But I'm expecting the price to hold up in there and then go up. And we also had a 1 hour intermediate low, so we also already had come into it. Had a 1 hour intermediate low. This got mitigated. We swept this low. However, on ES, we have come even further to this 4 hour fair value gap. And on the 1 hour, we get a giant SMT. Oh, a giant SMT. Where ES has taken the low, this low here, and NQ hasn't. Then what happens on the 1 minute time frame? As soon as we enter the 4 hour here, as you can see, we've got an SMT. We get as soon as we enter the 4 hour, we obviously have that high time frame SMT, but we also have this low time frame SMT. So I've got alarm bells ringing right now. And what can we target? Is there an internal gap that we can target? Yes, there is. This is 5 minute. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this 15 minute because that was later. There's a 5 minute gap at this line here. Okay, there's no PO3 really. There's no power of 3, so I'm going to get rid of this 15 minute candle. And then what happens is on NQ, obviously we get this S&T at the low here. And I'm thinking, is there a 30-second? No, but there is a 30-second change in the state delivery, which I don't mind taking because I was very convinced of this coming higher. Yo! Burn my health, mate. Fucking dick. Joking. Then we get a change in the state of delivery. And then we target the unmitigated 5 minutes. So this is a MEC model. And we aim for a 1-to-1. Even if we're bearish overall, I can still see us coming into this gap. We might reject from it down, or we might just not defend this 15 minute gap, I think it was. 30 minute, I can't remember. We might just run straight here. We might, even if we're bearish and we react off this gap, we still go to this gap. And then what happens? Come into the gap. Come maybe, what was it? 0.03 off my 1-to-1, and yeah, we get break even, which is unfortunate. But I didn't see there was a lovely 15-second inversion here. So I probably would have taken this on this candle here, but I just didn't see this at all. And if I saw it, I might have taken it, might have not waited. I might have waited for a 30-second change in the state, but this was a much better entry, and I was very convinced about it coming out. I was trying to look for a gap, but there just wasn't. So I waited for a 30-second change in the state. And if you're using 30-second change in the state, that's the same kind of confirmation of a 15-second inverse. So I maybe should want to look at the 15-second chart more because I would have banged out for a 1 to 1.8 in like less than a minute, or just about 1 minute. Yeah, 1.5 minutes. And yeah, that is the trade of the day. After that, nothing really much happened. What happened? What? Oh no. What happened for the rest of the day? We came down even further. Came to this 1 hour. Kind of respect to the 1 hour. We had an S&T here with the S that held up. Don't know what reacted off here. Maybe it was the rejection block potentially. And then there was a 5-minute continuation here. So obviously we came down, came to the rejection block, had an S&T with the ES on the 4 hour, and then we had a 5-minute gap here, which you can see there. But we were trading into this 15-minute gap we were created. It's bearish 15, so it was unsponsored, number one. We're in a bearish 15-minute gap. So taking continuation here was kind of risky. So I wanted to see something more, which did we get at the end? Oh my god, that's just 9.5. Then we came into it once, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. There was no entry here. And then we swept this 5-minute intermediate low. I was very convinced. I was kind of convinced it was going to come to the hourly because if you look at the hourly time frame, there was an hourly gap just here, and you think that's definitely going to occur. So, where were we? Yeah, so we reswept the 5-minute. Did we get an S&T? No, we didn't get an S&T. What was my other conviction? Oh yeah. My other conviction was DS had the 5-minute gap also, and really respected the CU of that. And then we got a 1-minute version. I didn't take it because I've already taken a break even today. So this was the trade here, 1 minute, and then you probably put 50% of your wick, and then 1 to 1.42 to this 1 hour, or you could have gone higher. I don't know. But we didn't end up taking this. This will be a break even. Yeah, we're in a 50-minute bearish gap. Still, it's an unsponsored 5-minute. We've already come into it once, and then it looked like we had accumulation manipulation into the 5-minute and distribution. I was very close to taking this, but if I hadn't taken a break even already, I think I would have taken this. But we had a break even already. Didn't want to risk it. Probably should do because we're on evals still. So maybe taking a bit more risk on should be better for me, especially in the eval stage, right? Because it played out and it won. And then you could have even held on to it for a lot longer. Could you have taken out this new size? No. So yeah, but something like a 1 to 2 would have been best here if you're convinced about it coming higher. So yes, or when ES hit news, to be fair. When do we still haven't hit it? What? That's so peculiar. It's in this 1 hour. Yeah, we're in this 1 hour. Okay, that is it. Trade recap done, dusted, boom.